quiet corner of the cosmos, a place where the hum of distant warp engines becomes a lullaby, and the stars outside your window gaze down with gentle light. As the day's journey drifts away, it's time to settle in, to find that perfect, comfortable spot where your body can begin to truly relax. Take a slow, deep breath with me now, filling your lungs with peace, and as you exhale, let go of any lingering thoughts or tensions. Just breathe easily, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your chest. You are safe here. Welcome to simply listen, or to drift into slumber whenever your mind feels ready. Tonight, we step aboard a starship, not in the bustling daylight hours, but in the hush of the deep night cycle. The main bridge is quiet, its vibrant displays dimmed to a soft, reassuring glow. Most crew members are asleep, dreaming of home or distant nebulae. We walk along a dimly lit corridor, its familiar lines and patterns stretching ahead. The carpet beneath your feet feels soft, absorbing any sound. Overhead, the emergency lighting panels cast a faint, cool blue, a soothing contrast to the warm, amber glow emanating from some of the closed cabin doors. The ship itself seems to breathe around us, a gentle, almost imperceptible thrumming beneath the deck plates, a subtle symphony of life support and power conduits. This isn't the rush of an active mission, but the peaceful drift between destinations. We approach a junction, and ahead, a wider, more open space begins to reveal itself, bathed in a soft, welcoming light. It's 10 forward, but not as you know it in the daytime. It's after midnight, quiet, vast, and still, holding its breath until the morning shift begins. You find yourself standing at the entrance to 10 forward, the vast space stretching out before you like a silent, grand hall. The usual daytime bustle has receded, replaced by a profound tranquility. Overhead, the soft, diffused light from the ceiling panels casts long, gentle shadows across the empty tables and polished floor. The rich, warm hues of the wood and the subtle glint of metallic surfaces seem to absorb any lingering tension, inviting a deep sense of peace. The long, arcing bar, normally a hive of activity, stands pristine and untouched, its surface reflecting the dim ambient light like a still pond. No clinking glasses, no murmured conversations, just the faint, distant thrum of the Enterprise's warp core, a sound as constant and comforting as a heartbeat. Your gaze drifts to the towering view screen, usually a vibrant window to distant stars or nebulae. Tonight, it displays a deep inky blackness, punctuated by the steady, unblinking lights of a few distant stars, serene and timeless. Each empty chair, each hushed corner, tells a story of activity temporarily paused, of energy gathered for another day. You notice the soft glow of an LCARS panel near a seating alcove, displaying routine diagnostics in a quiet, unobtrusive fashion. There's a subtle scent in the air, a faint memory of replicated coffee and exotic alien spices, now mingling with the clean, neutral aroma of a freshly circulated environment. Everything here waits, calmly, patiently. Allow yourself to sink into this profound quiet, letting the stillness of this place seep into your own being. The gentle hum of the ship cradles you, a lullaby of the stars. The gentle hum of the ship cradles you, a lullaby of the stars. This deep, resonant sound is a constant companion, a testament to the vessel's journey through the vast, silent void. As you rest, the soft thrum guides your awareness through the ship's quiet passages. You might imagine a long, curving corridor dimly lit by the subtle glow of emergency lighting. The usual bustling activity of the day has long receded, replaced by profound tranquility. Each bulkhead panel, usually a testament to advanced engineering, now seems to breathe softly in the quiet. Reflections from the distant stars outside occasionally dance across the polished floor, cast by unseen viewports further down the hall. No footsteps echo, no voices carry. Only the distant, almost imperceptible whisper of environmental controls, regulating the air, maintaining perfect balance. You notice a small, recessed alcove, perhaps a seldom-used observation lounge, or a quiet corner where crew members might pause for a moment of reflection. Inside, the main lights are off, but a soft, warm LCARS panel glows gently, displaying silent, scrolling star charts or low-priority telemetry. It casts a soft, inviting light, painting faint shadows on the empty chairs. The air here feels still, undisturbed, carrying the faint, clean scent of recycled air mixed with a hint of something metallic and distant, like ozone. Looking out from this quiet alcove through a wide, circular viewport, you can see the endless tapestry of space. Nebulae swirl in silent majesty, and distant stars twinkle like scattered diamonds on black velvet. The ship continues its steady course, a silent sentinel, carrying its precious cargo of life and dreams through the cosmic ocean. The sense of peace here is absolute, an invitation to let your thoughts drift, unburdened, into the quiet expanse. The gentle hum continues, a promise of safe passage, a soft embrace in the night. The gentle hum of the ship, a soft, deep thrum, wraps around you like a warm blanket. It's the sound of power contained, of purpose fulfilled, as the USS Enterprise glides through the silent cosmos. Here, in the quiet depths of the Starship, a profound tranquility settles. The corridor ahead stretches onward, dimly lit by the soft glow emanating from occasional LCARS panels embedded in the walls. Their blue-green light casts long, tranquil shadows dancing faintly on the polished floor. Each step you might take here, if you were to walk this path, would be cushioned by the silent air. The ship itself, a testament to peace and exploration, even in its slumbering hours. Doors to crew quarters line the passage, their indicators dark, suggesting the restful sleep of those within. No urgency, no alarms, just the steady rhythm of a starship on its journey. The air is cool, yet comfortable, carrying no scent but the faint, clean aroma of filtered air, familiar to anyone who has spent time aboard a Starfleet vessel. Perhaps a stray thought drifts by, like a distant star, but it passes, leaving only the calm of the present moment. Your gaze might settle on a small, forgotten data pad resting on a wall console, its screen dark, awaiting the morning shift. The silence is not empty, but full, filled with the distant whir of life support systems, the barely perceptible shift of structural integrity fields, and always that reassuring, low hum. It is a lullaby for the vastness, a gentle reminder that even in the infinite void, there is a place of warmth, safety, and quiet dedication. The soft glow guides your imaginary path forward, deeper into the serene heart of the vessel, where every shadow holds a quiet secret, and every moment invites deeper rest. The soft glow of the corridor panels continues to lead the way, now gently curving into a more expansive area. You find yourself drifting past the entrance to a rarely used observation lounge. The door, usually closed, is slightly ajar, revealing a peaceful, dim interior. Inside, the large view screen is set to a distant, swirling nebula. Its soft colors a silent dance of cosmic dust and light. No one is present, only the quiet hum of the environmental systems and the gentle, distant thrum of the ship's impulse engines provide a lullaby for the vastness outside. A few plush seating modules are arranged facing the view screen, inviting a moment of quiet contemplation. The subtle scent of recycled air, faintly metallic and clean, fills the space. On a small, unobtrusive side table, a lone pad rests, its screen dark, its purpose momentarily forgotten. This is a place for solitude, for watching the universe unfold in silence, far from the bustling command center or the busy mess hall. The nebula's slow, graceful movements are mesmerizing, a cosmic ballet performed just for you. Its blues and purples shift lazily against the deeper cosmic black, a tranquil painting. The light from the nebula casts soft, diffused reflections onto the polished deck, creating gentle ripples of color that slowly undulate with the ship's subtle movements. It's a scene of profound calm, a reminder of the quiet majesty that exists even within the most advanced vessel. The distant stars, pinpricks of diamond light beyond the swirling gases, seem to twinkle in silent approval of this peaceful interlude. This observation lounge, a sanctuary of quiet wonder, wraps you in its calm embrace, inviting you to simply be and to rest as the nebula outside slowly shifts, its vibrant blues and purples softening into deeper, darker hues. The observation lounge itself seems to deepen its quiet embrace. The gentle thrum of the Enterprise, a constant, comforting presence, resonates faintly beneath your resting form. It's a lullaby sung by a starship traversing the silent cosmos. You might notice the soft, muted glow of an LCARS panel nearby, perhaps displaying a star chart or system diagnostics, its information flowing calmly without urgency. The ship continues its journey, a silent guardian moving through the void. Perhaps, with a soft, almost imperceptible sigh, you decide to move, leaving the panoramic view behind. The lounge, now even more hushed, remains a haven of starlight and peace. Stepping out into the main corridor, the ambient lighting seems to dim further, responding to the late hour. The polished decks reflect the soft, indirect light from the wall panels, creating long, gentle gleams that stretch into the distance. Here and there, the occasional whisper of a turbolift gliding past, or the distant, almost inaudible whir of a maintenance drone can be heard. But these sounds only serve to emphasize the profound quietude. The corridors of the Enterprise, usually bustling with activity, are now serene, empty pathways guiding you through the sleeping vessel. Each step feels light, almost cushioned by the ship's steady hum. The air, conditioned and clean, carries no trace of the day's events, only the subtle, metallic scent of a well-maintained starship. You are simply moving through a peaceful dream, held safe within the heart of this magnificent vessel, heading wherever quiet solace calls you next. The gentle hum of the ship's engines, a constant, comforting lullaby, guides you onward through the hushed corridors. The subtle thrumming beneath your feet is a reminder of the immense power held in check, moving you steadily through the vastness of space. The muted glow of the emergency lighting casts long, soft shadows, making each turn feel like a gentle invitation. Ahead, a warmer, softer light spills from an opening, drawing you in. It's the familiar, welcoming entrance to 10 forward, now quiet and still in the deep hours of the ship's night cycle. The automatic doors slide open with a barely audible sigh, revealing a scene of profound tranquility. The expansive room is bathed in a soft, ethereal blue and purple light, emanating from the massive forward view screen that dominates the far wall. Through it, a breathtaking nebula slowly drifts, a silent, cosmic ballet of gas and stardust, its colors deep and mesmerizing. There are no patrons, no bustling crew, just the soft, ambient glow reflecting off the polished tables and the plush, empty chairs. The air is still, carrying only the faintest whisper of the ship's life support systems, a gentle sigh in the quiet vastness. You find a comfortable spot near the panoramic window, the soft cushioning of the seat embracing you. The colors of the nebula deepen and shift with impossible slowness, a quiet, mesmerizing dance against the velvet black of space. Your breathing slows, gently matching the steady rhythm of the ship and the serene, eternal drift of the distant cosmic clouds. Here, surrounded by the quiet hum and the silent beauty of a distant galaxy. The universe itself seems to pause. Every thought softens, every concern drifts away like the stardust outside. You are a silent observer, held safe and utterly at peace within this beacon of calm, watching the endless night unfold, enveloped in quiet wonder. From that quiet vantage point, where the stars shimmer like scattered diamonds, a soft hum resonates through the deck plating beneath you. It's the constant, reassuring thrum of a Starfleet vessel at warp, a lullaby of silent power. Your gaze might drift now from the vastness beyond the view screen, turning inward to the ship's softly lit interior. The console lights glow with a gentle, cool blue casting long, peaceful shadows across the polished deck. No urgent alerts or bustling crews disrupt the serene silence. Perhaps you notice a faint, almost imperceptible shimmer in the air just a few steps away, near one of the primary conduits. It's not a malfunction, but the subtle energy field of a replicator standing in standby mode, awaiting a quiet request. Its indicator light, a small, steady green point, blinks with a rhythm slower than a heartbeat. The air is still, carrying only the faintest scent of recycled oxygen, clean and neutral. Moving gently away from the console, the corridor beyond this quiet bridge section stretches into a soft curve, lit only by recessed panels that cast pools of warm, indirect light. Each door along the passage is closed, holding the private worlds of its occupants in quiet repose. The soft whir of environmental controls is barely audible, a whisper against the vast backdrop of space. It's a testament to the ship's design, to the engineers who created a haven even at the edge of the galaxy. There's a profound sense of peace here, a feeling of safety and belonging. The ship, vast and complex, becomes a single, breathing entity, cradling its inhabitants through the cosmic night. The journey continues, quiet and calm, as you simply exist within its gentle embrace. The deep, resonant hum of the warp drive continues its steady lullaby, a constant, reassuring presence that filters through every deck and bulkhead. It's a sound that speaks of vast distances traveled, of countless stars passing by in silent majesty. Yet here, within the ship, it feels like a warm, protective blanket. Imagine now a quiet turn in the main corridor, away from the more frequented paths. The primary lighting has long since dimmed, leaving only the soft, ambient glow of emergency, floor strips, and the occasional gentle pulse from a wall-mounted LCARS panel. These panels, usually ablaze with data, now show only the most essential diagnostics, their soft blue and gold interfaces casting long, tender shadows on the polished deck plates. The air is still, carrying only the faintest whisper of circulated atmosphere. No hurried footsteps, no distant chatter from a busy mess hall, just the ship's own quiet breathing. You might notice a subtle shift in the ship's gentle sway, a barely perceptible adjustment as it navigates through the cosmic currents. Each subtle movement is a reminder of the immense power and precision at work, yet all is serene. Further along, a small, unoccupied observation lounge offers a panoramic window to the cosmos. The lights here are almost entirely off, save for the distant starlight filtering through the thick transparisteel. Empty seating arrangements designed for comfort during active duty now sit in peaceful slumber, their plush cushions inviting a moment of quiet repose. The distant stars are like scattered diamonds on black velvet, slowly drifting across your view, a timeless ballet of light and shadow, cradling you deeper into the quietude. The distant stars are like scattered diamonds on black velvet, slowly drifting across your view, a timeless ballet of light and shadow, cradling you deeper into the quietude. Now the view shifts, gently pulling you closer, not to the raw void, but to a quiet observation deck aboard a Starfleet vessel. The vastness of space is still there, but framed by a large, panoramic window, its edges softly illuminated by the ship's internal lighting. You can discern the subtle, rhythmic pulse of the warp core, a deep, comforting thrum that resonates through the deck plating beneath you. It's barely audible, more of a felt vibration, a gentle lullaby of interstellar travel. Here, in this hushed space, the ambient light is low, a soft, inviting twilight. A lone, unoccupied console glows faintly with the familiar blue and gold hues of an LCARS interface, displaying silent star charts and navigational data. Its soft hum is almost imperceptible, blending into the quiet symphony of the ship. A plush, ergonomic chair sits before it, awaiting someone. But for now, it's a silent sentinel in the peaceful night. The gentle rocking of the ship, a subtle sway from the constant motion, adds to the serene environment. You watch as nebulae drift by like painted whispers, and distant galaxies slowly unfurl their luminous arms. There's a profound sense of peace in this quiet corner, a sanctuary of stillness within the endless journey. The ship breathes around you, a living entity, its gentle hum a constant reminder of its steadfast purpose, carrying you softly through the cosmos. The ship's gentle hum continues to cradle you, a lullaby woven from advanced technology and silent purpose. You drift now, not through the cosmos, but through the quiet arteries of this vessel, where shadows deepen into comforting blankets. The soft, rhythmic pulse of the impulse engines is a distant, reassuring heartbeat. Your silent journey carries you along a deserted deck, a corridor lit only by the faint, diffused glow emanating from the wall panels and the occasional blue-green shimmer of a dormant LCARS display. Each step, if you were walking, would be muffled by the plush carpeting, absorbing any sound, preserving the profound quiet of the late cycle hours. Ahead, a subtle curve in the corridor opens slightly, revealing a small, rarely used observation alcove. It's not a grand bridge view, but a more intimate window to the stars. Designed for quiet contemplation, the main view screen is dimmed. A vast, ink-eye expanse dotted with distant, unblinking starlight. A single, small, circular viewport to its side offers a more direct, unfiltered glimpse of the galactic tapestry. Inside this alcove, a pair of plush, ergonomically designed seats remain empty, waiting. The air is still, clean, and faintly ionized, carrying the subtle scent of recycled oxygen and polished geranium. On a small, integrated side table, a faint, holographic star chart flickers almost imperceptibly, showing constellations slowly turning, marking the ship's quiet, steady progress through unfathomable distances. The only movement is the almost imperceptible drift of dust motes in the soft light, dancing in the silent currents of the ship's life support. It's a moment of profound peace, watching the universe unfold beyond the safety of the hull, knowing you are part of this journey, safe and sound, carried gently through the night. The gentle thrum of the ship's engines becomes a lullaby, a constant, reassuring presence that rocks you softly through the endless night of space. Each quiet pulse is a reminder that this vessel, your home amongst the stars, maintains its vigilant journey. You feel the subtle shift as the ship might alter its course ever so slightly, a barely perceptible adjustment that speaks of precision and purpose, a silent ballet in the void. Moving deeper within the ship's interior, the broad, empty corridors stretch ahead, illuminated by soft, recessed lighting that casts long, gentle shadows. The polished deck gleams faintly, reflecting the warm glow from the occasional LCARS panel, now displaying only routine diagnostics in muted, calming blues and oranges. No bustling footsteps, no hurried voices, just the quiet whisper of the ventilation system, circulating cool, clean air. It's a tranquil passage, designed for rest and quiet contemplation, a pathway through slumber. Perhaps you find yourself near the entrance to 10 Forward, its doors now closed, the vibrant chatter of earlier hours replaced by a profound stillness. Through the frosted panels, you might imagine the empty tables, the bar polished and waiting for dawn, a quiet anticipation lingering in the air. The sense of a shared space, temporarily at peace, wraps around you like a soft blanket. Or maybe it's a quiet observation lounge where the starfield outside continues its silent, majestic dance. A vast, comforting tapestry of distant lights. Everything is in its place, awaiting the next cycle of activity. But for now, it simply rests. The ship itself seems to breathe with a deep, even rhythm, a powerful, unwavering guardian against the cosmic dark, ensuring your peaceful transit through the night. The ship's gentle hum continues, a reassuring thrum woven into the very fabric of your journey. You might imagine stepping out from your quarters, the corridor outside, now bathed in a muted, comforting twilight. The overhead lights have softened to a warm, amber glow, casting long, peaceful shadows along the metallic bulkheads. No one else stirs at this hour. The occasional quiet whoosh of an automatic door opening or closing in the distance is the only sound that hints at the ship's silent operations. Perhaps a lone crew member on a late-night check, moving with a deliberate, unhurried pace. The LCARS panels lining the walls emit a faint, blue luminescence, displaying diagnostic information or navigational data. But their soft glow is more akin to distant starlight than a working screen. Each display flickers gently like embers in a hearth, providing just enough light to guide your gaze down the long, empty passage. You can almost feel the smooth, cool surface of the bulkhead if you were to reach out. A solid, dependable presence. The air is still, carrying only the faintest scent of recycled oxygen, clean and neutral. This quiet passage feels endless, yet utterly secure. It's a space designed for transit, for purpose. But now, it's a pathway to tranquility. Each step, if you were to take one, would be cushioned, silent. The ship carries you forward through the vastness, through the quiet of the cosmos, a steady, unwavering pulse of life moving through the deep, ensuring your undisturbed rest. The gentle rocking, almost imperceptible, of the ship as it glides through warp is a lullaby, guiding you deeper into slumber, surrounded by the calm, watchful presence of the Enterprise. The Enterprise indeed watches over its crew, a silent guardian navigating the vastness. Your awareness drifts now through its quiet decks, past hushed quarters where sleep has claimed many. The soft, ambient glow of internal lights outlines long corridors, each turn revealing another stretch of peaceful quiet. Only the distant murmur of life support systems and the very faint, rhythmic thrum of the warp core resonate through the bulkheads. A constant, reassuring pulse. You imagine stepping into a rarely used observation lounge on a lower deck. The circular room is bathed in the deep indigo light filtering in from the vast star field outside the panoramic viewports. Empty chairs, their cushions worn smooth from countless voyages, are arranged in a semicircle, facing the cosmic display. There's no sound here, save for the faintest echo of your own calm breathing and the ship's gentle hum. The stars beyond are not just pinpricks of light, but swirling nebulae, distant galaxies, and the faint, luminous trails of warp particles, all moving in slow, silent ballet. This private window to the universe offers a profound sense of scale, yet within the lounge, an enveloping warmth and safety persist. It is a place where the grandeur of space meets the quiet comfort of a starship home, inviting a deep sense of peace. The soft reflections of the starlight dance on the polished surfaces, highlighting the muted tones of the interior. A single, small LCARS display on a side console shows only the time, its gentle blue light, a subtle anchor in the quiet dark. The ship continues its steady journey, carrying you deeper into the quietude of the night. A silent vessel gliding through a dream. The gentle hum of the warp drive remains a constant, a soothing lullaby that carries you forward through the quiet vastness. As the ship continues its steady journey, the soft blue light from the LCARS panel on the console beside you seems to deepen, casting long, peaceful shadows across the floor. You might imagine the ship passing through a nebula, its distant, shimmering colors barely visible through the viewport, a silent painting in the dark. Moving slowly, you find yourself drifting further down a less traveled corridor, where the lights are set to their lowest night cycle glow. The muted silver bulkheads reflect the faint luminescence, creating a path that seems to stretch into a serene infinity. There are no sounds here but the soft, rhythmic thrum of the ship's systems, a gentle throb that resonates deep within the deck plating. The air is cool and still, a sense of deep calm settling all around you. Perhaps you pause at a small, circular observation window set into the corridor wall, looking out into the ink-high blackness of space. A few distant, unwinking stars are scattered like diamond dust across velvet. There's no rush, no urgency, just the quiet majesty of the cosmos unfolding beyond the protective hull. The soft glow of internal lights is your only companion here, reflecting faintly on the glass, merging with the distant starlight. It feels like the entire universe is holding its breath, allowing you this moment of profound stillness within the steady rhythm of the USS Enterprise. The profound stillness continues, a gentle hum resonating through the deck plates beneath you. This is the quiet pulse of the Enterprise, a living vessel journeying through the vastness. Your gaze drifts from the expansive view of the distant starlight across the softly lit console of a nearby auxiliary station. Its display, usually a vibrant tapestry of data and diagnostics, is now dimmed to a mere whisper of light, showing only the most essential, tranquil patterns of the ship's systems. A soft, almost imperceptible glow emanates from a large LCARS panel, its interface simplified to a beautiful, flowing star chart. Constellations slowly shift and drift across the display, each a tiny pinprick of light, a silent reminder of the infinite calm beyond the hull. The air is still, carrying only the faintest, clean scent of recycled air, neutral and refreshing. You might notice the gentle, deep thrum of the warp core, a distant, muffled lullaby that assures you of forward motion without ever disturbing this serene quiet. It's a sound that has become a part of the ship's very being, a steady, comforting presence. Everything is in its place, operating with a silent, elegant efficiency that blankets the entire vessel in a profound peace. The subtle light from the LCARS panel casts a soft, almost ethereal sheen on the brushed metallic surface of the console, highlighting its smooth, cool texture. No urgency, no alarms, just the deep, unending breath of the USS Enterprise, carrying you further into the quiet reaches of the cosmos and deeper into your own peaceful slumber. The stars outside continue their silent watch, and inside, the ship cradles you softly, a sanctuary in the void. Building on the gentle cradle of the ship, your journey continues, a quiet drift through its slumbering heart. The soft, rhythmic hum of the warp core is a constant lullaby, a sound woven into the very fabric of this vessel, a deep, resonant whisper that speaks of distant journeys and unwavering purpose. You find yourself gliding along a gently lit corridor, the floor beneath your feet absorbing every whisper of sound, ensuring your passage is as hushed as the deep space outside. On either side, the doors to crew quarters are closed, silent sentinels protecting the dreams within. Each door, a uniform gray, reflects the faint, almost imperceptible undulations of the ship, a subtle dance of light and shadow. No urgent footsteps echo here. No calls or alarms break the profound calm. Only the soft, ambient glow of the wall panels guides the way, casting long, peaceful shadows that stretch and recede with the ship's subtle sway, like gentle, living things. This path leads you deeper, away from the familiar, bustling main decks, and towards a more secluded area, a forgotten nook where time seems to slow even further. Perhaps it's a small, rarely used observation deck, or a quiet corner of a lower engineering section, where the complex machinery sings a softer, more distant tune, a lullaby of intricate gears and energy conduits. The air here feels still, cool, and clean, carrying only the faintest, almost imperceptible scent of recycled air and ozone, a signature fragrance of Starfleet vessels. You can almost feel the vastness of space just beyond the hull, a thick, protective layer of duranium between you and the infinite, an endless canvas of quiet, glittering stars. The ship moves with an incredible, unwavering purpose, yet without haste, carrying its precious cargo of life and dreams across unimaginable light years. Each gentle thrum is a reminder of its immense strength, its steadfast journey, allowing you to simply exist in this tranquil moment, peaceful and utterly undisturbed. A soft, steady light from a distant console glows in the quiet expanse, a beacon of perpetual calm. The soft, steady light from that distant console continues to glow, a silent invitation in the quiet expanse, its gentle luminescence casting long, shifting shadows that dance along the polished deck plating. You begin to drift, almost imperceptibly, along a hushed corridor, its walls lined with the familiar, subtle patterns of Starfleet design. The air here is still, carrying only the faint, rhythmic hum of the ship's systems, a deep, comforting vibration that resonates through the very deck beneath your feet. This is a deck where the day's work has long receded, leaving behind only the peaceful quiet of a ship at rest. Soft hum of ship ahead, a viewport offers a glimpse of the vastness beyond. Not the bustling activity of a main observation deck, but a smaller, more intimate window set into the curving hull, designed perhaps for a private moment of contemplation. Through it, a serene tapestry of distant stars twinkles, each a tiny pinprick of light against the velvet black. They appear perfectly still, suspended in time, unaffected by the gentle forward motion of the vessel. No planets are in sight, only the profound, silent beauty of the cosmos stretching endlessly. You pause by this window, the ambient light from within the corridor, just enough to illuminate the faint condensation that sometimes gathers on the cold glass, blurring the sharp edges of the stars into soft, ethereal points. A faint, almost imperceptible warmth radiates from the inner wall, a gentle counterpoint to the cold deep of space just beyond. The silence here is profound, broken only by the deep, steady breath of the ship itself. It is a moment of pure tranquility, a quiet corner of the galaxy where time seems to slow, inviting a deeper sense of peace and rest. The quiet deepens, yet the ship remains a living entity, its slumbering systems maintaining their silent vigil. You might feel a gentle, almost imperceptible vibration beneath your feet, a soft thrumming that whispers of the impulse engines steadily propelling the vessel through the vastness. It's a rhythm so subtle it becomes part of the silence, a lullaby woven into the very fabric of the Enterprise itself, a constant, comforting presence. Along the softly lit corridors, the LCARS panels glow with a muted amber light, displaying routine diagnostic readouts that require no immediate attention. These aren't urgent alerts, but rather the quiet pulse of a ship in perfect order, its internal processes flowing smoothly. The light spills across the polished deck plating, creating long, shifting shadows that dance with the occasional soft flicker of a distant console in a forgotten alcove, or the subtle glint off a polished bulkhead. No footsteps echo here. No voices carry down the long passages. Only the faintest sigh of the environmental systems, circulating clean, cool air, ever so gently. The vastness of space outside the hull feels incredibly distant, replaced by this contained, comforting quiet. It's a testament to the meticulous design and unwavering purpose that even in its quietest hours, the USS Enterprise feels entirely self-sufficient, a serene haven drifting among the stars. Each gentle hum, each soft glow from a panel is an assurance of safety, an invitation to surrender to the profound peace that fills these hallowed halls. Let yourself be carried by this quiet current deeper and deeper into rest, as the ship watches over your slumber. The ship, a silent guardian, continues its journey through the stars, a gentle hum resonating softly through its very structure. Within these hallowed halls, bathed in the tranquil glow of distant nebulae filtering through a wide observation window, all is calm. The subtle shift of starlight paints long, soft shadows across empty seats, each one waiting patiently for the dawn. A faint whisper of a distant console, a soft indicator light on an LCARS panel. These are the only hints of continued operation, a lullaby of technology and purpose. The quiet current deepens now, carrying you further from the worries of the waking world into the vast, welcoming sea of rest. Each breath you take is a tide, gently pulling you further into the calm. The soft, rhythmic thrum of the ship becomes one with your own heartbeat, a harmonious symphony of peace and belonging. You are safe here, nestled in the heart of this great vessel, cradled by its enduring journey. The stars outside grow dim, blurring into streaks of light as your own eyelids grow heavy. The universe itself seems to slow its spin, waiting for you to find your complete repose. Let yourself drift. Let the last lingering thoughts dissolve like stardust. There is nothing left to do now but to sleep. This gentle current has brought you home to the quietest corner of your dreams, where the ship, your steadfast companion, stands watch until the morning light. Rest now, deeply and completely, knowing you are held in the quiet embrace of the stars and the enduring peace of the Federation.